Is Bitcoin about to crash, or is it ready to soar to new heights? That's the $1,000,000 question on everyone's mind. Welcome to the thrilling world of Bitcoin, a world that's as unpredictable as a roller coaster ride. One moment you're on top of the world, and the next you're plummeting at breakneck speed, heart pounding in your chest. Yes, folks, this is the Bitcoin roller coaster, and it's not for the faint-hearted. Bitcoin, the first ever cryptocurrency, has been making headlines since its inception in 2009. Its journey has been nothing short of a wild ride, with steep climbs and sharp drops. But despite the tumultuous journey, Bitcoin has proven to be a resilient force, bouncing back from every fall and often reaching new heights. The last couple of years have been particularly eventful. The year 2023 saw Bitcoin reach its all-time high, only to be followed by a significant dip. This dip has left many questioning the future of this digital asset. But is it all doom and gloom? Or is this the calm before the storm? A storm that could see Bitcoin soaring to unprecedented heights. To understand the future, we need to understand the present. The current market trends show a mixed bag. On one hand, we have critics predicting an impending crash, citing overvaluation and regulatory concerns. On the other hand, we have the optimists, the diamond hands, if you will, who believe that this is just a bump in the road, a temporary setback before Bitcoin bounces back stronger than ever. In the midst of all this uncertainty, one thing is clear. Bitcoin has sparked a financial revolution. It has challenged traditional notions of currency and has introduced us to a world where transactions can be completed in a matter of seconds without the need for a middleman. So, is Bitcoin about to crash, or is it ready to soar to new heights? The answer to that is as volatile as Bitcoin itself. But one thing's for certain, the Bitcoin roller coaster is far from over. Now, if you're intrigued and want to know more, let's delve into the 5 reasons why you should consider buying Bitcoin. First off, Bitcoin is scarce. There's a limit of 21 million Bitcoins that can ever exist, and we're closing in on that number. Just like a rare diamond or a chunk of gold, the value of Bitcoin is largely driven by its scarcity. But what makes Bitcoin even more unique is its predetermined supply schedule, governed by something known as halving events. These events, which happen roughly every 4 years, cut the supply of new Bitcoin entering the market in half. It's like a digital gold rush that gets more intense over time as the supply of fresh Bitcoin dwindles, boosting its price. This scarcity isn't just a neat feature, it's a fundamental part of Bitcoin's design. It's built to become more scarce over time, not less. And as we approach the final Bitcoins, this digital scarcity could drive Bitcoin's price to unseen heights. Secondly, big institutions are getting in on the Bitcoin action. These aren't just any institutions. We're talking about heavyweight corporations and financial juggernauts that have been around for decades. Their entry into the world of crypto is a game changer. Think about it. When the likes of Tesla and Square pour billions into Bitcoin, it's not just a vote of confidence, it's a resounding endorsement. It's like the cool kids in school finally acknowledging that the nerdy kid is onto something big. And you know what happens next, right? Everyone starts paying attention. Even traditional financial institutions, those bastions of old world finance, are not immune to Bitcoin's charm. Take Fidelity Investments, for instance, a firm managing trillions in assets. They have a dedicated digital assets division now. That's right, a whole division just for crypto. And let's not forget the Wall Street players like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, who are offering their clients exposure to Bitcoin. But it's not just about the money, it's about the legitimacy these institutions bring when they adopt Bitcoin, they're not just adding it to their balance sheets, they're sending a message to the rest of the world. They're saying, hey, this Bitcoin thing, it's real, it's valuable, and we're all in. So what does all this mean for Bitcoin? It means that as these institutions continue to dive into the crypto pool, Bitcoin's value and legitimacy could skyrocket. As more institutions embrace Bitcoin, its value could continue to climb. Thirdly, Bitcoin serves as a hedge against inflation. Now, what does that mean? Well, just like gold, Bitcoin can shield your wealth against the diminishing value of traditional currencies. It's like a lifeboat in a sea of sinking ships. You see, governments worldwide have been pumping out cash to stimulate their economies during tough times. It's like a band-aid on a bullet wound, a temporary fix that could lead to long-term problems. The more money printed, the less valuable each unit of currency becomes. That's inflation, and it's a silent wealth killer. But here's where Bitcoin, our digital gold, comes into play. Bitcoin's supply is capped at 21 million coins. No more can be created, no matter how dire the economic situation. So, while traditional currencies might lose value when more is printed, Bitcoin holds its ground. Imagine Bitcoin as a rare antique. There's a limited supply, and the value increases as demand rises. Now contrast this with your local currency. If the government prints more money, your savings aren't as valuable as they once were. It's like having a rare antique suddenly mass-produced. In a world where economic uncertainty is the only certainty, Bitcoin offers a unique proposition. It's a digital asset that doesn't bow down to inflation. It's a financial lifeboat in a sea of sinking currencies. In an uncertain economy, Bitcoin could be the safe haven you need. Fourthly, Bitcoin is at the forefront of technological advancement. It's the spearhead of a technological revolution deeply intertwined with the very fabric of blockchain technology. This isn't just a buzzword. Blockchain is a groundbreaking method of recording information that's almost impossible to change, hack, or cheat. It's a digital ledger of transactions spread across an entire network of computer systems. As we speak, blockchain technology is infiltrating various industries, from healthcare to supply chain management, and even the art world with the rise of non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. Each new adoption of blockchain tech underscores the far-reaching potential of Bitcoin, further solidifying its position in our digital world. Imagine a world where every transaction, every record, every piece of data is stored on a blockchain. It's a world of unparalleled transparency and security, a world where trust is no longer a commodity but a built-in feature. That's the world Bitcoin is ushering us into. But Bitcoin doesn't just benefit from blockchain technology. It also rides the wave of technological advancements in other areas, from improvements in computing power that make mining more efficient to the development of more robust and user-friendly digital wallets. Each new tech breakthrough propels Bitcoin's potential even further. So, when we talk about Bitcoin, we're not just talking about a digital currency. We're talking about a technological revolution. And just like any revolution, it's full of potential and opportunities. As technology advances, so does the potential of Bitcoin. Finally, the end goal with Bitcoin is Bitcoin. As intriguing as that sounds, let's dive a bit deeper. Bitcoin is not just an asset to hoard, trade, or speculate on. It represents a paradigm shift, a potential future global currency. It's like a digital gold rush, but instead of panning for nuggets, we're mining blocks on the blockchain. The vision of Bitcoin as a universal currency could drive its value long term. Just imagine a world where Bitcoin, not the dollar or the euro, is the standard, where you can pay for your coffee in Tokyo, your hotel in Paris, or your cab in New York, all with Bitcoin. This isn't some far off fantasy. It's a possibility that grows more real every day. This vision, this end goal, is what could propel Bitcoin to new heights. So remember, when you're buying Bitcoin, you're not just investing in a cryptocurrency, you're investing in a future. Bitcoin is not just a fad, it's a future. So there you have it, 5 solid reasons to buy Bitcoin. Let's do a quick recap. First, we talked about the concept of scarcity and how it applies to Bitcoin. With only 21 million coins ever to be mined, Bitcoin's value could skyrocket as demand continues to rise. Then, we discussed the increasing institutional adoption of Bitcoin. More and more companies are recognizing Bitcoin's potential and are starting to invest in it. Next, we looked at Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation. With governments worldwide printing money at unprecedented rates, Bitcoin offers a safe haven, much like gold during uncertain economic times. The fourth reason we explored was the technological advancement in the space. Blockchain technology, the backbone of Bitcoin, is revolutionizing industries far beyond finance. Finally, we closed with the end goal. The end goal with Bitcoin is Bitcoin. It's not about converting it back to fiat currency, but about realizing its potential as a standalone, decentralized currency. Now, let's get real. Bitcoin is a roller coaster. It can crash, it can soar. That's part of its appeal. It's not for the faint of heart, but for those who can hold on. The rewards can be substantial. Now it's your turn. Comment 1 if you think Bitcoin will crash, and 2 if you believe it will recover. Remember, diamond hands hold on through the roller coaster. Like and subscribe for more Bitcoin news.